Wow. I'm shooting a video.
Oh, sorry.
Turn off. Hey everybody, I'm Tahila Tasheni, aka Sunflower. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we're talking about something I love with everything in me. So today, just like my thumbnail says, I'm going to tell you how to grow your natural hair from your big chop to whatever length you want it to be. Afro, mine, bigger. I'm going to give you tips on how to do that. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below, turn on your notification bell so you can get notified every time I post. And yes, baby girl or guy, let's get right into this video. Okay, I cannot stress just how much I've been wanting to do this topic. I've been wanting to do this topic for the longest time, ever since my hair grew from this to this. I know it's not the biggest afro, but you guys, it has been a journey. I have been 100% natural for 1 year, and in 1 year, here is my fluffy cushion. I have my phone here because I wrote down some points, and these are the points I would tell everybody who wants to grow their hair. So let's get right into this. As you can see, I've changed scenario. Scenery. Oh, using these English words. Anyways, I've changed scenery. So if you hear a lot of noise, I apologize in advance. So now let's get into point number one. My first point is black hair grows. The main reason why I actually started this natural hair journey is because when I cut off my hair, everybody was like, huh, you've cut your hair, do you know how long it's going to take to grow? And I would show them my favorite YouTubers like Face Over Matcha, Californian Beauty, half African Beauty, Green Beauty, and they'll be like, nope, it's genetics. And I'm like, no, it's not. Black hair grows, and I can prove it. Trust me, I haven't had the longest hair, but this is my statement, and it's going to grow longer. So point number one, is black hair grows. Your hair can grow. Now that we know that black hair can grow, the second thing we have to understand when you're going natural is your hair's porosity. So porosity is basically talking about how much moisture your hair can take in and how much it gives out. There's low porosity, medium porosity, and high porosity. You need to know your hair's porosity. This will definitely help you in deciding what method you want to use when you're layering your products. And the method that you use when layering your product is the LCO method, and you just pretty much interchange it depending on your hair's porosity. So if you have low porosity like me, you would do the LCO method. If you have high porosity, you would do the LOC method. So a little more on that later. The third thing you have to know is your hair's density. Here we like to say, oh my gosh, she has thick hair. Oh my gosh, your hair is pretty thin. That's basically somebody referring to your density, how much hair you have on your head, each individual strand. That's the fullness you have. So you're going to either have thin hair, medium hair, or thick hair. It's as simple as that. Why it's important for you to know your hair's density is it will tell you the amount of product you are supposed to use. If you have thicker hair, you're going to need to use more product. If you have thinner hair, you're going to use less product. At the same time, when you have thinner hair, you're not going to use heavy butters or heavy creams because it will weigh your hair down. But if you have thick hair, you need something that can, put it all together. So that's basically density. It's important to know. Number one, porosity. Number two, your hair's density. These all work together. The third one is your strand size. Your strand size ranges from either fine strands to medium strands to coarse strands. You know, people here, especially here in Zambia, when somebody's hair is super kinky, super dry, we say, oh, she has coarse hair. But coarse actually refers to your strand size, and there are certain tests you can do to determine if you have fine strands or coarse strands, or you're just in the middle. Why is it important for me to know whether I have fine strands? Have you ever been in a situation where you go to the salon and they're telling you, oh, shea butter is for your hair? Now remember, firstly, okay, shea butter is known to work, but let's say you have thick hair, so you're automatically going to think, okay, so I need something heavy. But the problem is your strands are fine. Fine strands and heavy butters don't really go together. You would need like a lighter oil or a lighter cream. So this is why it's important to know your strand. And this is why when somebody asks you, what's your hair type? It's not that important, because I can be 4C, you can be 4C, but we have different porosities, we have different densities, and we have different strands. I'm sure you're wondering, what does she mean by hair type? I am going to talk about that. The next point is a very, very important point. Once again, my tongue. You guys, let's just cut off my tongue. It doesn't want me. We're not cooperating. Patience and consistency. Patience and consistency is the key to growing your hair. Be patient, baby girl. I know sometimes it will seem like you're doing all the right things and your hair is just... when you're constantly looking at your hair, even if it's growing, you will think it's not growing. Trust me, this is when I can actually say, oh, my hair has grown. Ask me like a month ago or 2 months back, I would have told you, nah, I can't see the difference. But have patience and be consistent. It's really easy to get into the natural hair community, natural hair community, and say, oh, I want to go natural, I want to be like totally natural, I want to be like naturally 85. But without patience and without consistency, you're going to get really bored of your hair, you're going to get really tired, and everything you do will end up being counterproductive, and it will just seem like you're at a growth plateau. So be patient. Your hair is growing. My second last point is leave your hair alone. Leave your hair alone. Stop touching it. Stop over manipulating it. Stop dyeing it. Stop blowing or straightening your hair. Leave your hair alone. Leave your hair alone. The last point I had, which I said I would talk about, is your hair type. I am going to insert a picture right here, right there, and you can see the different hair types. So I'll quickly try and break it down. There are 4 hair types: type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4. Type 1 hair is basically straight hair. Done. Type 2, 3, and 4 are broken down into subcategories of A, B, and C. So you're going to have type 2 ABC, type 3 ABC, type 4 ABC, type 2A, type 2B, type 2C, type 3A, type 3B, type 3C, type 4A, type 4B, type 4C. Done. It's the least important thing. It's nice to know, but it's the least important thing because it doesn't tell you enough about what your hair needs. We have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that this was very informative. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I know it was a lengthy video, but thank you so much for staying until the end. Lots of love, your girl Sunflower.